Have you ever pondered upon the thin line that separates excellence from perfectionism? It's a fascinating conundrum, and one that can significantly shape our lives and our outlook on success. Excellence, a virtuous mindset, is rooted deeply in our identity as individuals. When we strive for excellence, we're not merely chasing an external standard or benchmark. Instead, our pursuit is fueled by a deep-seated desire to be the best versions of ourselves. Excellence doesn't demand error-free performance, but rather encourages us to work with all our heart, as if we're working for a higher purpose. Shaped by love, the drive for excellence allows us to make mistakes, to learn, to grow, and to improve. It understands that to err is human and that our weaknesses can be stepping stones towards our personal growth. When we strive for excellence, our self-esteem remains intact even when we fall short of our goals. Why? Because our identity isn't tied to our achievements or performance, but rather to who we are in Christ, what His Word says we are. On the flip side, we have perfectionism. Unlike its counterpart, perfectionism is a mindset rooted in fear. It's an unrelenting pursuit of flawlessness, an insatiable need to meet and exceed expectations, often at the expense of our mental and emotional well-being. Perfectionism, unlike excellence, sees our identity as being intrinsically linked to our achievements. It leaves no room for mistakes, no scope for weaknesses. When we fall short, when we fail, our self-esteem crashes, sending us spiraling into guilt, condemnation, and self-loathing. So, where do you stand on this spectrum? Do you pursue excellence, understanding that it's a journey and not a destination? Or do you chase perfection, constantly under the looming shadow of unachievable standards and crippling fear of failure? It's essential to understand that excellence and perfectionism are not two sides of the same coin. They are vastly different mindsets that can shape our lives in profoundly different ways. Excellence is a journey of growth, a path that celebrates our strengths and acknowledges our weaknesses. It's a mindset that allows us to strive for greatness without losing ourselves in the process. Perfectionism, on the other hand, is a dangerous pursuit that can lead to a loss of self, crippling fear, and a constant feeling of inadequacy. In conclusion, we need to strive for excellence, a godly mindset that encourages growth, fosters resilience, and nurtures our identity. We should reject perfectionism, a poisonous state of mind that ties our self-worth to our achievements and leaves no room for human error or growth. Remember, life is a journey, not a competition. The goal is not to be perfect, but to be the best version of ourselves. So strive for excellence, not perfection. It's not just about the destination, but also about the journey and the person you become along the way.